Hello everyone, I am Tremayne, and I've been trying to think of new ways to get videos to you fast. Just watched American Ninja Warrior, and the only thing I can think is shame on you. But before I get to that, if you haven't done so, please take a minute to subscribe. If you have subscribed, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. And if you want to see more of my videos, hit that bell button. Okay, the spiel is over. Let's talk some American Ninja Warrior because I was really upset about this premiere episode. If you're watching this video, you probably saw the episode. You may know what I'm about to say, but this video was called American Ninja Warrior Shame on You because I am so tired of these reality competition shows trying to pull at the heartstrings, come up with all these sob stories. You know, they spend more time on the backstory than they actually do on the competition. And it really annoys me because American Ninja Warrior took it further than any other show that I've seen so far has taken it. I know American Idol does it. I know The Voice does it. I know that, most of the reality competition shows do it, where they show the behind the scenes of the person's life. And one of my clients told me that it's not fair to, like, The Voice is not fair to the other competitors that are people voting because they feel sorry for you or they voting for you because you're talented. American Ninja Warrior is pretty much turned into like wrestling, where they're creating the ninjas like different wrestlers with the outfits and the names and the costumes, and it's just, it is what it is. But what got me upset, and I know it took a minute to get to it, is that they actually took a cancer patient, a cancer survivor, and made her reenact having cancer. I was with my client and we were looking at this, and I like, did that just happen? So the lady, I forgot her name now because I forgot her name, but she was there, and and we see the video. She's like, and I'm like, is she reenacting having cancer when she doesn't have cancer anymore? And then they show her husband like picking her up and carrying her while and I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. You really gotta be kidding me that you have gotten to the point of trying to do this whole woe is me, now watch me succeed. And it doesn't always work, trust me. There are times when you watch American Ninja Warrior where you get this long drawn out backstory, and then it's like the first or second obstacle, they fail. And it's like Matt and Akbar, they're still like talking like, yeah, they're gonna do great. And, oh, they're in the water. it's like you just had us watch this 5-6 minute video of them at home and whatever, and their kids and whatnot, and then they're like, oh, they're done. I'm like, I watch American Ninja Warrior. I'm a fan. I'm still a fan. Thank goodness for DVR so I can fast forward past these stories. I was watching it live with my client, so I couldn't fast forward. And oh my goodness, I was just like, shame on you, American Ninja Warrior, for getting out there and exploiting this lady's cancer. I can understand you saying, okay, she had cancer, she overcame it, she's triumphant, let's watch her, do her thing. Or even during the chorus of like after she's finished, like, can you believe this lady overcame cancer and now, she's, you don't have a person reenact the worst part of their life. Like, that was just disgusting to watch. I'm a fan of American Ninja Warrior. I've been watching for a long time, many seasons, and yeah, that was too far. You just went too far with having this lady reenact her cancer, show pictures, you know, have her tell her story like sitting in a kitchen or something, but don't put her in the bed and have her coughing and like this isn't America's Most Wanted and you reenacting crime. So I just found that to be very, very distasteful. I know that I can't be the only one that had a WTF moment watching this, and I'm gonna move on because I don't want to do an hour video. And to the other thing that pissed me off. Now, I'm not trying to pull the race card, but I'm gonna pull it a little bit. I'm pull the race card just a little bit. As a minority in this country watching this show, of course, I'm like looking to see, how are the black folks doing, when they're on American Ninja Warrior. There's people from here that have gone to American Ninja Warrior. They had it here, like they had one of the finals here right downtown. So I mean the qualifiers here. And so, you know, I really found it. I can't say that American Ninja Warrior is racist. I'm not going to go that far because in their promos for this year, all I saw was diversity. I saw more minorities and women in the promos than they did white people. So, I know that marketing at least has an understanding that blacks, Latinos, Asians, the rest of us in the country, we like seeing ourselves being represented. We like to see that we're a part of this competition. And so the commercials reflect that. It's like you took all of the major minorities that you have, upper tier, and you like, here's a bunch of promos, showing, this is like a very diverse competition. Okay, fine. So like I said, I'm not saying they're racist. Okay, I'm just saying that something happened else on the same episode other than making this black girl reenact that she had cancer, but it was Tremayne Deutsch. Yes, I'm Phoenix Tremayne. And it's kind of crazy that the two of the main black guys on American Ninja Warrior, one's Phoenix and one's Tremayne. Ah, coincidence. I've been Phoenix Tremayne for many, many years, so that's not how I got my name. But here we go with the race card. Y'all can get mad at me in the comments if you want. But I'm just gonna put it out there as I see it. On American Ninja Warrior, they have a tendency to spotlight the focus. I'm gonna use the example of the episode that just went off. I was mad that Tremayne Deutsch was put on a highlight reel. This guy actually was one of the first people in the episode to hit the buzzer. And I'm like, why? And he's the only minority. So I'm like, or black guy. So I'm like, why did you put him on a highlight reel? Now you got all of these other people out here that on a highlight reel that fail, which is what the highlight reel is for. But why would you you got this promo showing all this diversity, and then the one of the 6 people that actually hit the buzzer by the end of the episode, the only minority that I can remember, there may be a Latino or something, but, you don't even show him. Tremayne Deutsch I was like, I want to see the full run. I've watched all these other people fail left and right that needed to be on the highlight reel. Okay, we watched all of them fall and fail. And then you've got Tremayne Deutsch get through the whole thing, hit the buzzer, everybody's excited, but you compress it into the highlight reel. Meanwhile, Brett Stephenson, once again somebody I like, and this is what I don't like. One of the things I don't like about American Ninja Warrior, I think they're putting too much pressure on the ninjas, and to become celebrities and not focus on the competition. And so you come up with all these backstories. Okay, he dated Casey. They're not together. why are we spending so much time on that, but you're not showing Tremaine Deutsch's run? But why are we spending so much time on that? Now, whoever put the show together already knows who failed, who succeeded, who hit the water. So Stephenson, I like him. I fully expected him to make it to the end of the competition. He's one of those guys. But you spent so much time talking about his backstory and oh he's coming back, and then whoever put this together, whoever the editor is, you already know he's not. And so you show him in his run and he fails and he doesn't even make it to the end because only the people who made it further than him, managed to be part of the top 30. So, and and the reason why I say it's too much pressure on the ninjas because I like Casey. Everybody likes Casey. When Casey won, I think I was jumping up and down, screaming. Towson is not too far from where I live. So yeah, so hometown girl, doing it big. Becoming very famous as a ninja, the first woman to do, you know, um, to beat the qualifier, the first qualifier, and then you see the pressure that comes down on Casey. Like, you keep building her up, building her up, and then she just failed and failed and failed, and each time she failed, it was like, wow. Just calm down, let her be a ninja. Don't put all this pressure on her. Oh, you're the first, Casey. You got to do this. You got to get out there. We'll make you put you at the end of the episode because you're gonna be the one that does it, and then she ends up in the water, and it's like, oh, I don't know if y'all do that as like a running gag, but I feel sorry for Casey. Like last year when she said it was her last run. I was like, I mean, how many times can you, if you're an athlete and you got it in you to, if you got to do it 100 more times, do it 100 more times. But I can understand the extra added pressure that is on Casey to can focus on the course because you built this legacy up, and they take this legacy and just put it down on you hard. So, yeah, and I can see some of the other Ninja Warriors also. I can see the pressure really gets to them because there's such a build up in the anticipation of what they're going to do, and I know that's part of it, but I can just say that I think that that's you spend too much time on the wrong things. I think people like Tremaine Deutsch deserve to have that full run shown. And he's not the first one. It's not the first time that the minorities ended up on a highlight reel. And I'm like, what are you doing? WTF? What are you doing? Okay. And those are my gripes. Making a girl reenact her cancer, not giving Tremaine Deutsch his full run, and then putting way too much pressure on. I know the benefits. They are celebrities now. They're out there. They teach classes. They travel the world. They tour as ninjas. I know all of that. But I just think there's a way to do it without feeling almost to the point of exploitation now because it's such show so big. But hey, that's it. I just need to get that off my chest. I only wanted this to be a 5-minute video. I went way past 5 minutes. But I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you continue to follow me. And let me know what you think. Okay? Please don't be too nasty in the comments. I know there's plenty of people that disagree with me. Plenty of people that are probably really mad right now. But I just want to say, I just had to get off my chest. American Ninja Warrior, shame on you. Please don't make people who've gone through such major life altering obstacles reenact those obstacles. If you don't have a video of them in the hospital, if you don't have pictures of them in the hospital, don't have them on camera. No, that was just wrong. And if you're going to have diversity in your promos, and someone like Tremayne Deutsch, not only 6 people hit the buzzer. And so if someone like Tremayne Deutsch is one of those 6 people, we should see those 6 runs more than we're seeing sob stories. Really. It's great to know people who overcome obstacles, but at the same time, it's a competition. I want to see ninja warriors do ninja stuff, just like when you watch wrestling. I want to see wrestling. I don't necessarily want to go back to their hometown and say, oh, yeah, by the way, he had cancer. I want to see wrestling. Just like I want to see American Ninja Warrior. So if you can possibly do me this one favor, and I'm not going to say don't show the backstories because that's a part of what you do, but if you could just reduce the backstories to maybe a minute or two of behind the scenes and then show us what we are there to see. Show us the competition. Make sure that the highlight reel is a lot shorter because we're actually seeing it on TV. So thank you for watching. I hope you like this video. I look forward to hearing your comments. And if y'all like this kind of me just going live and not, prettying it up and, putting the words on the screen, all that good stuff, and you just want me to get these videos out to you, that's what I'm going to do. And I have some more stuff to talk about, so I may jump back on this live and talk about some other stuff that's going on in entertainment and media right now. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate you. Black Panther. Now if I can figure out